really excited to bring you this exclusive live webinar hosted by Finance Magnates with our long-lasting partners, B2Broker. And today we're exploring something very relevant, which is the future of trading platforms with B2TRADER, a cutting-edge multi-asset and multi-market solution designed to support CFDs, Forex, and crypto spot trading. B2Broker has been the forefront of industry innovation, and this latest evolution of B2TRADER is considered a game changer. Joining us is Vladimir Moshkov. He's the head of B2TRADER at B2Broker. Hi, Vladimir. How are you?
Hello. Hello. Best of the best. Thank you. Thank you.
Vladimir has over 10 years of experience in IT and finance, and he will share his expertise and showcase how B2TRADER's powerful new features are setting new standards and how it can help brokers to reach their goals. So stay tuned and let's get started.
So let's start from the market conditions. What happens right now? What happens in the end of the past year? So everybody of you know that Donald Trump win the elections in the USA, and this is definitely pumped the market prices generally. Almost all of the assets was pumping up, so the prices generally increase, and this leads that the total market capitalization is increased almost to the 15%, and it was almost reach adding additional 1 trillion. So it was in some period of time almost 4 trillions. That's a lot, that's a huge, and this volume is pretty comparable to some measures ETFs, measures markets. So we understand that currently the market is very bullish and very optimistic. Everybody is waits for the future steps of the US government about to do the crypto more legal, to do it more comprehensive, and to provide some additional features to the market. You know that there is already right now some ETFs connected to the Bitcoins. There is some ETFs connected to the Ethereum, and even the huge American old corporations, for example, like a BlackRock, they have assets under management with a volume almost like 500,000 of the BTC. That's a lot. That's really a lot. So I don't think that they're gonna to solve the 51% problem. Yeah, it's not a problem. It's like a hack. But the amount of the asset under their management is huge. So everybody is aware that the huge players were gonna to invest and place on this market. But on another hand, they can play in short. So this is gonna lead us to following the prices. We're gonna discuss it a little bit later. So let's go to the next slide. And here is the comparison between the BTC, for example, with some S&P and total market cap. The main goal that sometimes it hits the trading volume is dropping down. The thing is, like, the crypto is staying extremely volatile. So, and each broker who is providing to the end customers, to the traders, ability to trade, ability to open the contracts according to the crypto, or some crypto nominated in some fiat asset like a BTC USD. So everybody should very clearly and safely hedge the risk. So there is like a very major option for each broker to hedge the risk, to compensate the volatility of the asset. So we're going to discuss it a little bit later. Again, it's all the introduction, all about the current market state, all the introduction according to the current market conditions. And we understand that the market is growing. Sometimes there is some compensating, some of the people going to the cash to fix their profit or fix the losses. So it doesn't matter. So let's go to the next slide and we'll discuss the centralized exchange. Why we're talking about these slides, and we're gonna jump a little bit forward, like this centralized exchanges is not your competitor, is not the competitors of the brokers. They act here like just for the hedge platforms as liquidity providers. And our platform through the B2Connect connection allow to implement the execution of the orders almost on each centralized exchange by using the FIX protocol or the REST protocol. We're preferring the FIX protocol because it's like one of the standard of the financial markets. So this is just numbers. Yeah, the numbers is huge. The amount of trades is huge. It's like trillions. It's like really billions, trillions dollars. But again, these major players, they're not your competitors. They like currently. So guys, I believe and I hope that each of you will be and found your huge exchange. Yeah, but currently at this state, when broker allow some product to the clients, yeah, so that's the thing what happens in the backyard. There is like a splitting the liquidity, splitting the execution, splitting the trading volume, and this like ability to manage it, and it's included in our product. There is like a huge benefit to hold your risk in your own hand, not to be connected to the one exchange, but if you can be connected to different ones. So, and again, there is like a different commissions, there are like a different trading rules, there are different opportunities. For example, one asset can be listed on the one exchange, but not listed to another. It means that you have some straight gaps with the ability to trade and you connected to this particular exchange. This is normal. This is normal. And this is a case and the thing that you should like live with it. Yeah. So let's go next. Again, there is a lot of leaders, you know, they are by the names. It's like Kraken, Crypto, Binance, OKX, Bybit. But again, they act not like your competitor. They like act as a liquidity provider. It's very important part because the brokerage service, they connected to the pre-execution model. First, you are sending the request, then according to the answer, you provide the answer to the customer. So let's go a little bit forward.
I have a question regarding this slide,
Yeah,
Vladimir.
sure.
When a broker does not have the ability to control all the assets and all the risk management in one platform, what is the problem with this? What kind of, does it cause delays? Does it cause lost of opportunities? How would you describe this?
I will describe this like a lack of time will lead to the losses, to the potential losses. So the broker can manage it through the platform, you should hedge it manually. So you can go to the account, you should have the financial management team. So there is like an auto execution, there is no auto hedging, there is nothing. And you can see like some of the position on your account, not the account, on the trader's account and your platform are drastically increased. Somebody is buying BTC and BTC is going up. So it means to hedge your risk because when a trader is willing to, if they're going to close their position, you should compensate the profit. You can compensate out of your pocket, of course, if you're rich enough. But if you're not, and as I mentioned, there was, and I'll discuss it like a little bit in future,
Okay.
some assets that they grow like, what do you know about like a asset called virtual? It's like it's an asset. It's asset listed in a match of the previous year, 2024. But the total growth amount, growth of its price, it was at some period of time almost 30,000%. That's huge. That's right now the price is dropping down, but the growth is just 10,000s, but it's huge, you know. And if you provide to the client the ability to purchase this asset and you're not buying it automatically somewhere else, how you're going to compensate this price increase? So it's the thing when you have the ability to have auto finance management and auto risk management. This is
It's a big advantage. Yes, it's a
yeah,
big advantage. Yeah.
definitely. It's not the advantage. It's like you
Must
will.
have. It's
Yeah,
a
this is
must
not
have.
special function. Yeah, yeah. Let's go next to the next slide. And why we're here. Why we're here, because like building successful brokers business had a lot of steps. Yeah. And each of step is difficult. It's not very easy. Brokerage business, it's not as simple as some people think. So it's not like reselling the alcohol. And so when you buy a little bit cheaper and sell a little bit with a more expensive prices, yeah. So it's a financial product, first of all. The second, this is IT. So, and the third one, this is a competitive market. The fourth step, and there is your product should be differ a little bit. So there is a lot of different steps, and each of them, they have some different like issues that you should solve when you build your brokerage business. It's starting from a planning, what you want to do, what asset you are going to provide the ability to buy and sell, what's your target audience, so what offering you're going to do, what's your advantage in compare, revenue, then licenses. You should get all these licenses. We're going to discuss it a little bit later. Then again, the core of your system, it's a trading platform. The trading platform have an order management system. You should have some clearing. You should add some data analytics to provide the ability to understand what traders bring risks to you and what traders are pretty like good, and you give to them some better commissions, for example, or some trading volume can be changed, or some streams can be aligned to that. Then you should go to the marketing, you should go to the onboarding, you should implement risk management system, you should some faced with some cybersecurity or issues, and of course provide the client continuous improvement. So there is like a lot of steps, and each company can face them. It's possible to do it on your by your own, yeah, to get it by your own shoulders, but it much better, yeah. Then there's some professionals. Currently, it's our company. We can take the advantage. We can fill a lot of these blocks by our professional experience, by the knowledge of the market, and the client is going to lead the thing that they're best. So it's, for example, like some working with the audience, providing some marketing. So it's the thing is, when you're gonna go to the next slide, yeah. So, and you can see that it's constantly like a long process. So when you're starting your business and you're starting to grow it, so first of all, you establish the core functionality, what you're going to trade, what market limit order you're going to support, trailing stop, stop loss, stop market, stop limit. So then again, then you should have some onboarding and account management, because when you face some volumes with a client more than 100, more than 1,000, there is always will be some request for them, and you should solve them, because satisfied client, it's a satisfied business, because all your profit goes only from a client. Yeah. So you go to the order execution, you go to the handling the market data. Again, we know that we are living in a 2024. I know the people who is like want to live in a 1975, but currently a lot, and 70 plus amount of the trading volume they happening and occurs for a mobile application. It's fine, because our product have also Android mobile application, but if your business is your own, you should develop it. It's a different team, it's a different product, it's a different leads, etc., like simultaneous developing of the web, mobile Android, mobile iOS. Then again, you're faced with security, because your asset under management should be secure. There should be some points of the recovery points implemented in the system, like a double saving the data, etc. Again, customer support. Then when your product became growing, you should provide additional revenue. Yes, some additional revenue models, and this can be made in several ways. Yeah, and our products allow to manage it. So regardless of your business needs. We manage the different routing options, different commission options. We provide the ability working with the streams and streaming the data. We can add some swap specific details. Additionally, work when we'll implement the perpetual futures, the funding rate. So there is a lot of source of income for the broker, but these sources, they should be split because different customers, they have a different trading logic, they have a different psychology. Some of them, when they faced some high commission, they can let the platform and you should provide them like almost zero commission. But on the other hand, you can compensate it by the higher swaps, for example, in the CFD market and some different options. All of this is inbuilt in a system and available out of box. So after this, you're working about your name, you're working about with satisfaction. We're going to discuss it a little bit later, but implementing loyalty programs, some online presence, then. And this the thing, it's like a pretty interesting. So guys, I see that already like a 31 person in the chat. And I'm gonna ask the question. So exploring asset classes. Yeah, so please tell the stable coins, what do you know? So what stable coins do you know except the USDT? I hope that you know some of them.
Guys, participants in the chat, you're very welcome to write your answers in the chat.
USDC, yeah. They maybe. They USDC. Okay, but you know about like USDO, USDX, USR. So what do you know about these assets? But the volume of this asset, they increase in the previous year. For example, for the USDO, it's 0.4 billions, and it's like a not very small number. Yeah. The another one have a volume like 350 millions. Yeah, this drastically like much lower than USDT. But if you want to attract the customers, understand when I'm talking about the USDO, there is like a 1.4 billions of this asset like on a client wallets. So it means that you can attract this person, and our platform, for example, allow to use almost any asset as a collateral for the margin trading. And according to this, you can build your own unique product because you accept this growing asset. You can accept, for example, Pepe. It's a meme coin, but the price of it is increased in the previous year for the 1.5 thousands. Like it's a 15 times. It's 15 times the price of the asset increase, and it's maybe it will be increased in future. But for example, if you have the ability to hedge your risk, if you have the ability to resell it, yeah, for example, on one of the liquidity provider, you can get it like as a collateral. And if you get it as a collateral with some margin ratio, for example, placed by you, the ability to manage it, our platform allows it. There is like a no presentation of a platform on this call, but I think on the next one, we're going to show all these features. You're going to set this like, for example, margin ratio to the 70%. It means that from a current price, the 70% of all the PP on the account balances can be used as a collateral. It's a simple math, but this leads to the ability to attract some customers with some specific coins that you as a business owner are willing to use. It's a great advantage, guys. Then again, you can add some social trading features like copy trading, PAM, MAM accounts. Then you go to the loyalty, improving performance and stability, trends, adapting the needs, etc., etc. So again, let's take one step back. Like when you push a SaaS good platform, you provide almost all these features and you focus on something like online presence, marketing, increased brand awareness, and a social trading features because you want to attract some elite traders, for example, or something like that. and adapting the needs of the customers. And like a company, we're gonna handle everything issues that you can face. And additionally, all the new things that the company can bring on the table. So all these features will be implemented in your product immediately. Let's go next.
Yes.
We're gonna talk about the target audience. I split it in 3 categories because it's pretty simple, yeah, in my opinion. On the other hand, the thing is each trader is unique. Each trader has some special and unique behavior, and for example, and definitely everybody in this world is like to win. And when you win during performing the trading operation, you get some dose of the dopamine. So, and it's can bring you to addictive to trading. It's said true. But when you see and try to split the people to the different categories, we'll all know that there is a newbies, there is a professional traders, and something the middle option between them is intermediate or advanced traders. They have some different trading strategy. So it means that your platform should have very common in one hand and understandable, readable. All information should be clear, and additionally, onboarding session should be implemented. On the other hand, the platform should have enough some technical indicators, ability to perform some API trading, ability to check some prices, some triggers, set it on a graph, etc., and a grow platform. They all provide all these abilities, all these features out of the box. So again, when we are trying to make the solution for the market, yeah, we're trying to handle with all the requirements that can be appear from each level of the trader, for example. But some of this is pretty easy. For example, day trading. What means the day trading? It means that you should implement the ability to perform the time and force, which is called day. Yeah, it's a limit orders. In one hand, it should be executing during this day. On another hand, if this day expires, the order is cancelled. It's pretty simple. Yeah. For example, on another hand, if you provide the ability for the algo trading, it's a different API. There is the ability to connect your own trading bots. It's another thing. I think that the current stage, we provide the ability to satisfy maybe 95% of the customers, of the traders, yeah, which have the ability and willing to try this, the ability to perform some trading operations, with the ability to combine and provide some unique product, with the ability to, and we'll speak about the different markets a little bit later, but our platform support as spot trading, then CFD and perpetual futures. We're going to discuss it maybe on the next slide. No. On the next slide, we're going to discuss the features right now. So why the platform is unique? It was the name of our presentation. So first of all, because the platform currently supports spot trading, CFD trading, and we're gonna to provide a perpetual futures trading. So the second thing, the platform out of the box supports wide array of the liquidity providers. Can be combined of the centralized exchanges, liquidity hubs, and additionally, our platform can act as a prime broker for the retail brokers. For example, if one platform is connected to another, you can provide the chain connect, yeah, and be the source of the liquidity, the source of the execution, the source of quotes for the retail brokers. So that's the feature that's allow you to grow your business without additionally purchasing some additional platforms. Yeah, the platform can be almost like a liquidity hub. with some things that can be made. Yeah. But again, the ability, it's like a prime option. It's a huge thing that available to each customer, and it's available out of the box. So because with a great performance and the amount of orders executing on the liquidity hubs is pretty huge, with a great performance, this provides the ability to grow your business and to mutate it, for example, with some retails, and can be combined with the traders, with some retail brokers, and all of them will be executed on your own platform. Then again,
So there are, to understanding, there are some features that come right out of the box, and
yeah,
on top of them, it can be tailored specifically to brokers' needs.
yeah,
Okay.
right. You're absolutely right. Again, guys, we provide some API for the interaction. If somebody have their own CRM system and can be connected to the platform, so it's extremely flexible. Yeah, and why the short answer of the main question of today's presentation, like why the brokers use B2TRADER for the growth, there is like a two words. The first one is flexibility. The second one is speed. So flexibility provides you to configure your platform whatever you want, and a speed, there's a speed when you changed any setting without the maintenance. You have the ability to add assets, use it, reuse it, add instruments, create new instruments, and like it's extremely fast. So for example, you can, when the Trump coin was only developed, you can add it on your platform via 1 day. So what platform can do it? So just from admin panel without nothing additional interaction with something. Yeah, so a little bit differentiation, you all know this, but I'll repeat. There is spot trading, CFD trading, perpetual futures trading. CFD and perpetual futures have a huge volume, and your orders are usually be executed on the top of the book volume, except you are trading with huge volumes here. Again, the CFD and perpetual supports margin trading. They support short trading. Like the spot is not support margin trading on a spot trading, but our platform supports these three major instrument classes. Yeah, and we think that that's again only our platform support simultaneously ability to perform this trading operation from one multi-tenant account. So there is one account with the one balance, with one funds, and you can perform trading operations just from it without the switching, without the additional transferring the funds from one wallet to another, without the paying some additional commissions, without some long withdrawal operations, etc., etc. So it's like a great multi-tenant system which provide you the ability to perform trading operations from each of these asset classes. Again, we are leading to the revenue. So why the revenue is important, you all know, but when you choose your trading platform, it's very important to your customer. It's very important to your trader when you're not switching them. Because when usually like people is switched from one trading platform to another, they like have some, not a mental block, but it's like lead them to some, I don't know, to stress. Yeah, definitely to the stress. And when we focus on ability and developing the trading platform, we understand that in one hand, you want to have diversified client base. That leads to the different people who perform trading operations with the different assets leading and to the different incomes to your platform. As long as you're working for a long time, the traders become more familiar with the trading platform. They have increased trading activity because you constantly add the new instruments, you add new assets, you allow them to use new collateral as a new assets as a collateral, sorry. So, and you provide some marketing additional, you provide some, I don't know, holiday revenue free stream for the customers, of course, not the revenue free, but the free, no fee stream. Yeah, it's going to be sound more correct. Then again, it's like as long as you establish your business and you're on the market, you became more popular in one hand. On another hand, you'll get some additional opportunities from another financial companies. You'll provide some new prices for the liquidity because you became like, you know, like we established our firm and we are working on the market like for 13 years, for 40 years. That's a lot. And like a 10 plus, that's a lot really for the financial company, because there is like a very like not stable situation worldwide, and even 10 plus years, that's very, in my opinion, yeah, very good to do.
So a good and stable platform leads to increase in revenue.
Yes, but not directly. Yeah,
Not,
they
of course not.
increasing revenue because the stable platform allows you, first of all, attract a new client and work with the current ones, because this platform allows to, like, again, as I mentioned in the beginning, like your old traders, yeah, they perform trading operation more safely. They believe you. They understand that your fee that your fees are fair, because they see that the swaps are not big, and they begin to believe you. Yeah, because when the trader is new, he's usually have some warning about how is it going, how the trade is executed. As is this a fair platform? Where is my execution? Here is my trades. Here is my trading volume. So I see that the order is executed via the 3 trades and the volume is the same. Here is the commission. The commission is clear and was like, for example, the commission is clear. So where is the swaps? Okay, I see the negative value of the swaps. I see that the swaps was added to my account. And according to all this, yeah, you provide like you get the positive feedback according to your business, according to your platform, and everybody believes and starting to see that your platform is reliable, it is stable, it is safe, and there is no like you're not a scammer. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. So it's and this lead to the increasing trading activity. Increasing trading activity is leading to the higher revenue. Yeah. So because when the frequency is increased and the amount of the trade is increased, the revenue is increasing again. So then the flexible settings allow to increase the revenue again. So again and again and again, as long as you're working in a market, it's like a snowball effect. And with the flexible trading platform, this allows you to manage your business without the thinking of some issues, without some developer problems, for example. Oh my God, the pipeline is not loading or something like that. You just focus on your business and you are like, have a strong back behind you. Let's go next. So again, CI the CD, there is like a thing that we've discussed on the previous 30 minutes. There is a lot of things that the brokerage companies focus into. It's like acquisition, revenue, scalability, security, developing, stream service, etc., etc. But again, when you're faced with all this, you can solve all these problems by your own. On another hand, you can be our partner, you can use the help of the professionals, and all of this not very interesting, really. I don't see the person who think that the cybersecurity is interesting thing to work into. Uninteresting, but very necessary things. We can hold it. Yeah, we can handle with the security, with the development, with some KYC, KYB, scalability, reliability. And again, we are focused on the time to market again. So you as a business can focus on the acquisition, revenue, some hedging because it's your finance model, and risks. That's all. So this is like a very, very good and very important thing to understand. Yeah. So let's go next, the last slide, but not the least. I think that we're going to discuss the regulatory compliance because it was one of the steps. And currently, I can say that our platform is fit the conditions of a lot of regulators, which providing the license for the brokerage business. But the thing that should be known, usually the compliance is passed by the legal entity, not the trading platform. So all of the requirements, what you are willing to face, they should be fitted by the legal entity, by your brokerage company. So of course we can send a lot of like technical features that will approve that our system is phased and like passed all of the requirements. Again, it's very important if you're planning to get some long-term business. Like there is like different markets with different requirements. When you understand who is your target audience, what stream with what asset you're willing to perform and provide the access to the financial products to what people in what country, yeah, you should go and check what regulator, what compliance, what licenses is required for this. It's a very important step. Moreover, our company can provide some legal help, yeah, when you want to get some license. Guys, on this, we're gonna to finish our main part and can jump right to the Q&A session. Thank you very much. I'm gonna to stop sharing my screen. You can get the presentation right after. Yeah, I think that it can be sent by the finance managers to your emails. That's not a secret. And let's go to the Q&A session.
Thanks, Vladimir, for this insightful presentation. I have one question, and then we'll move to the chat. It's a good time to ask participants. Please share your questions on the chat. It's a good opportunity. My question is about time to market. I mean, if I'm a broker and I want to start integrating your platform, how long does it take from day one to have it live?
10 days.
2 days.
10
days.
10
Amazing.
days. From the time when we sign the contract to the establishing the platform and delivering the admin credentials to the owner of the business, the fully set and launched and with all predefined settings platform, it takes 10 days.
It's a turnkey. It's like a turnkey solution. It's very, very fast.
In one hand, it's turnkey. On another hand, it's like a very flexible, and we gather all the required information to perform like a manual settings. It should be established. Of course, if you're a professional, you can do it by your own. But we help you to set your platform, to set the instruments connected to the LP, connected to the CRM, because it's not a platform by its own. Yeah, there is like a lot of products which connected to it. And yeah, it's trading platform, but you should have some CRM system, you should have some liquidity provider, etc., etc. A lot of features are implemented in it already. Yeah. So like a risk management system are implemented already, like a report section are implemented already. Some alerting, like sending reports, etc., etc. It's implemented already, and it takes 10 days. Yeah.
We have a question from Theodore. What makes B2TRADER better than its competitor solutions?
Okay, short answer. The short answer is we allow you to the C-book trading. Yeah, it's like working with the routing of the order execution. The second thing, we allow you to simultaneously support different liquidity providers. The second thing, The third thing, we support unified multi-asset account. As I mentioned, it's like a multi-asset, multi-tenanted system, which allow the system to get almost every asset as a collateral for the margin trading. So again, the main competitor, for example, the MT, you should establish and deposit only, for example, USD or say or euro or some majors, set by the system administrator. But our system allows you to handle with the crypto as a collateral, for example, or some with a Brazilian real. Why not? If you are willing to open your broker, for example, somewhere in Brazil, why not? Additionally to all the measures, through everything. So it's like again, C-book trading, simultaneous support of the market execution, unified multi-asset account. Then again, we're gonna go to the simultaneous support or the ability of performing trading operations of the spot market, on a CFD market, and on the perpetual futures market. We're gonna this one. So I think that, and of course we have like the real some execution time. It's like the platform is really good according to its performance. So that's like a short answer.
Okay, moving on to a question by Joshua. It's quite an interesting one. What do you think of a broker being its own trader? What I mean is, in order to drive traders to your platform, you should show them that you're a professional trader and making substantial money and success from trading. Obviously, it would be done with what you're calling bot or your own built algorithms. Or does the house always wins?
Guys, it's again according to your business needs. B2TRADER is a tool. If like a Toyota is a company which is providing like one of the best vehicles in the world, but if you're willing to use the platform to cheat with the traders, it's, for example, if you use the Toyota, for example, for the kidnapping, it doesn't make the Toyota company bad. It's your own solution. And I don't know how you can handle with it. So what again? I'm talking about cheating. Okay. So clarify, how do you cheat with your traders? Oh, you are not talking about cheating. Very good. So maybe please clarify your question. What do you mean when the broker being its own trader? So you want to register on your own platform and perform some trading operations on it? Yes. Why you can't? All the sorry, it's hard to explain in text. Okay, next time we provide some maybe speaking trading session. Sorry for that, Joshua. The thing is like, what do you think you will act better than casual trader? Because all of the information, it should be, and in our platform, it is visible in the UI. You see the commission, you see the swaps, you see the lots, you see the performing trading volumes, you see everything. And you as broker, you see the same information. The only thing that you manage it. But after the approving, the system is built like if you know it, it's like an event. So when the event occurs, it becomes final. It becomes final and visible to anyone. Anyone who is using your trading platform. So again, if you think that you know all the things established in your system, you want to have like your own trading platform, why not? So I don't see maybe your phrase like, or does the house always win? I don't get it. Maybe it's like some kind of a joke, but I don't see any great benefits. Like, for example, and you can do it. Why not?
Okay. I have one final question. if we don't have any more participants' questions. What are you planning for 2025 in B2Broker?
Oh, we are planning a lot of features.
B2Trader, in B2Trader especially.
Yeah, we are planning to implement, as I mentioned, the perpetual futures in the first 2 quarters, and we'll provide this information to the market, of course. Again, we are willing to implement some major features like trading via the price chart. Yeah, it's like ability to perform like quick trading. Maybe we're going to implement some long-term features for the social trading, some IB system with a bonuses system, etc., etc. So it's like a continuous improvement, and when we are faced with a product, it's like a market, and it's competitive market. We are trying to, and I think, and we'll deliver on the market one of the best currently propositions, one of the best currently trading platforms, and the only, I don't know, like a downside of this, it is new and it is not commonly known by the people who is willing to build its own business. Yeah, everybody knows like a MetaTrader, everybody knows, for example, the C-Trader and another options. But I think like in time, like time will judge us, and we see that the platform brings really on a table like a great benefits. It is extremely flexible, and it's provide to build your own unique solution. So without the ability even to communicate, ability to, because there is like even some specialist job, it's called like a MetaTrader admin, and you can do it by your own. It's simple, it's understandable, we have a great documentation, and I really believe that our platform is very good and good build it and will fit the market needs.
Okay, so there's a lot to expect from the platform. Vladimir, thank you very much for participating in the webinar, and thanks everyone for listening and sending over questions. You will be getting from us, I think, the recording and also the presentation that Vladimir prepared, especially for this webinar. Also, it will be on YouTube, so anyone can revisit and share this webinar. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.